YouTube. Today I'm fit to go on a road trip, but first I'm going to finally take care of this alignment problem I have with my car that I had since the day I lowered it. Now you know that they don't make lowering springs for 4th Gen 4 Taurus, so what I did was I used lowering springs from the 96 to 99. Now the problem I have with it is with these springs on this generation, it lowers the car 2 inches instead of 1. That's why you see it sitting so low. There's no gap, no wheel gap, but there's a downside trying to get this car back in alignment. But I finally found a way of doing it, and we'll start right now. Now the rear wheel is off by a ½ degree. I cannot get it into spec even with the alignment kits that I bought. So here's the plan of how I'm going to fix that. Okay, off to your right, that's the camber bolt alignment kit right there. And that pulls this bar right here in and adjusts the camber. It's still about a ½ degree off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a blowtorch. Don't try this at home, folks. And I'm going to heat this area right here with a blowtorch. And then I'm going to bend it up a little bit. And that should bring this wheel in another degree or so. And then I can do the final adjustments with that bolt right here. I know I didn't want to do this, but it's I have no choice. So let's get to work. As you can see here, this is the passenger side. You notice that I heated up the lower control arms and I bent it up just a little bit. See how it's bent a little bit? And that brought it in about a degree, and then I can finally do the final adjustments. I know it looks harsh, but it didn't damage the alignment at all. Actually made it where I could put it into spec and it reduced the tire wear. So let's get to the fronts, see what I got to do there. Okay, what I did here was there's an alignment kit in here. I had to what I did was, as you remember, I removed the spot welds around here so this whole plate can be moved so I can adjust the camber. We'll also have a camber kit on the strut, on the top part of the strut mount. And what I did was I took this plate off, went in there, adjusted the camber all the way to negative camber, that's 2 degrees negative, and then I put the plate back on and I added some more negative camber to it just for me to get to the alignment shop so they can do the final adjustments. But I think I finally got everything into spec, so it's time to go to the shop and get the final alignment. Okay, I'm back home. I finally got everything into spec, believe it or not. It's in line. There's no negative camber. And the fronts are right into factory spec, front and back, both sides. So now let's look at the papers to show you exactly the improvement. Okay, I'm back from the alignment shop. Now I'm just going to show you exactly what the specs was before I brought it to the shop. See, it's for the 4 Taurus 2007. Okay, as you can see here, the blocks in the red is where it was off. You can see negative 66 degrees, negative 1, negative 1.8, negative 10, negative 6. So this is all what it was before I had the alignment done. And now with the adjustments I made, here is the alignment now. Finally, everything is in the green. Everything's within spec. So I should have no more tire issues or tire wear. Luckily I took care of this before I have any noticeable wear on my tires. So that's it. Before, after. Now I know everyone's gonna look at me crazy like, wow, you put a blowtorch to your rear control arms to bend them a little bit to get more alignment, but hey, it worked. I'd like to thank a friend of mine, Jimmy, for telling me about his situation with his car and the situation where he had to use a blowtorch to bend the lower control arms of his rear suspension to make it get back into alignment. It worked for me, and I should have no more driving issues. I'm going to leave the links to the alignment kits in the description, and that's it. I'd like to thank Rodriguez Tire and Auto Service for helping me out with the wheel alignment. They do great work. If you're in San Antonio, drop by there and give them a shot. They'll hook you up. Until then, I'll see you.